Busy Izzy and the Dragon.
Brave Isabina rode across the land upon her horse, in search of someone in distress, so she could help, of course. Before too long she chanced upon a knight beneath a tree, with tears in eyes and stifled cries, and blood upon his knee. "Would it be fair to say that you are in distress?" she asked. "I'm looking for someone to help, and couldn't just ride past." "I tried to slay the dragon, but it got the best of me," the knight said. "With your help, perhaps we could taste victory." Izzy had never seen a dragon, didn't like to fight, but hoped there was another way to help the injured knight. "Killing things is not exactly what I had in mind," Izzy replied. "I much prefer to help by being kind. Most animals can't be defined as simply bad or good, but living with them's easier when they are understood. Perhaps it's best to start this quest without your sword and bow. Let's do a little research and then gather what we know." Astride their steeds, the two rode off with plans to ask around about the dragon, but the only thing they really found was nobody knew much of any substance they could say, except the dragon scared them and they wished it go away. Izzy didn't want to work on rumours based in fear. She had to know the facts before, to her, the path was clear. The last place left, the library, was where they had to go to learn the things about the dragon that they had to know. The monk that helped them find the book, all full of dragon lore, explained the dragon had lived in a cave in times of yore. The castle, when they built it, covered up the dragon's cave, and people hoped that this would make the dragon go away. From that day on, the dragon seemed to roam from town to town, and every time the people, scared, would try to take it down. It seems the dragon never found another place to stay. Alone it roams the land without a home until this day. Izzy was shocked. In all this time the castle has been here. What has the dragon done to fill the people with such fear? "You know," the monk said thoughtfully, "it's never done that much. The people are just scared. It has sharp teeth and claws and such." The answer seemed much clearer now. The last thing to be seen was Izzy and the knight would have to meet up with the queen. To her, Izzy explained the dragon had nowhere to go. The castle took its home, a fact nobody seemed to know. "If I were in its place," said Izzy, "I'd feel lost and sad. Due to its looks, your people have assumed the dragon's bad. The dragon never started fights, and of its crimes, the worst was hurting people like my friend who tried to hurt it first. Of course a thing with teeth and claws that hunts to catch its food can hurt you, but assuming that it thinks you're yum is rude. Respecting it and leaving it alone inside its home is often all it takes to make sure it leaves you alone." The queen weighed up what Izzy said and saw that she was right. And so she gave the task to Izzy and her friend, the knight, to find a place the dragon could live in so it was free, and all could coexist within the kingdom happily. The cave beneath the castle seemed to be the perfect place, as long as everybody could respect the dragon's space. The dragon was delighted to be in its home again, and from that day the knight became the dragon's closest friend. Her duty done, brave Isabina rode her horse away, and from the lounge room she could hear her mother call to say, "I hope you're doing homework. I've not seen you in a while. What did you learn in school today about the crocodile?" The end.